Okay. Um, Lately, I've been feeling very drawn to be open and vulnerable with people. Um, just everyone that I've come into contact with, which is not an easy thing to do for me at all. I just wanted to reach out on a broader level and try to let people know that if you are also going through this awakening, that you are not alone, and that it is going to take all of us, all of our different, unique perspectives to turn this around. And this is what is happening, I believe. We are all being called upon to act and act now. And just let others know that it's okay to break the chains and come into themselves. You know, that you're not these binds that they put on you. You know, you're not these social restrictions, and you're not meant to be regulated. You are meant to thrive and create. Creation is one of the things that for some reason is so has been taken from us. It's been stripped from us, literally. You are forced fed this way of being. Like you just can't be. You can't just be, right? You can't just be. You gotta be other than what you actually are on the inside, which is not becoming of any of us. Creation is where it's at. Creating, you're leaving your own unique signature on the world instead of we're mass producing right now. We're just producing, 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 and it's all the same junk, the same garbage. We're not seeing any originality, the individualism in anything. This is where we need to go back to, right? Whether it be virtually, whatever it is that has driven you, even if it was playing in the mud, go do it. Go do it. Go find a place that makes you happy and pursue that. I don't know where you're going to take rolling in the mud, but I'm sure you're not the only one that enjoys it, and this is how you are going to help change the world, because you are going to put your unique perspective out there, and it will attract people to you. You will form tribes as in your tribe with other people with the same insight, different perspective. That is where you will flourish. This is where once we have all found this, we've surrounded ourselves with people that build us up and bring the true nature of our own selves out of us. This is when the world is going to change. Once all of these tribes come together and create something, because that's what I see. When I can't wait to go to bed at night, just because I know this is my time that I get to myself. And it's like I live in a different world, pretty much. I do. I most definitely do. And it's exciting. It's exhilarating. And I have not been too passionate about very many things lately. And that's mostly because society has told me as a parent, these are things that I have to do. These are things that I can do. And these are things that I cannot do. And because of my fears of being persecuted, and then, if I am persecuted, my children are also persecuted. So as a mother, it's very hard to go against the grain and say, that's not correct. But lately, I've realized that it's really not hard to go against the grain, because that is what is natural to me. Being honest with myself is much more important than being honest with the dog down the road, you know? Being honest and open and transparent to everyone is what you need to do. But wondering whether or not the dog down the road is going to approve you or accept you, and then basing your life off of that, is misleading. And when you are not living your true self, you are not just misleading yourself, you're misleading all of us. Because if had you been on that right path, what would it have changed? What would it have differed? Whose life could you have impacted by just saying what you feel in your heart instead of feeling that you need to be quiet in order to be accepted? Because that's not acceptance, by the way. That's just fucking society at whole anymore. But there was some other things I wanted to address.